That's the Robo
piano
player.
player.
Yeah. And the Robo customer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
It's not really
this
supposed
can
to
walk.
move its legs, right?
It can also move its legs.
It can also
yeah.
move its legs, right?
Okay. So, okay, and of course the material used for this competition was Legos.
Yeah.
Did they do that purposely because it's for really for youngsters? They'd rather them handling the metals.
Just because this is the requirements from the Lego competition, so
Alright.
we need to use at least 50% Lego.
Did they provide the
robots.
Lego?
Yeah.
They did?
No, the school.
The school
Yeah,
provided
Oh,
the Lego.
okay.
provided.
So you created them here first before
Yeah.
going there. How confident were you going into the competition? You competed last year. You didn't win it. This year you joined again and then you won it. I mean, did you think that you'd get this award this year?
Yes, just because we prepared a lot for this competition. So actually we do researching for this. Enable for us to win, we make planning.
Alright.
Yeah.
So what are the plans of Dan, Francisco, and Kim now that you've, gotten your start in making robots? What do you guys want to do, when you continue studying? You're going to go to college, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's fourth year and
Okay.
these two are first year.
All right. So what do you plan to take up when you
I
go
plan
to
to
college?
take up electronics and communications engineering.
Let me guess where? UP?
If I can pass.
Okay, all right.
UP?
That's one of the well-known courses in UP
Yeah.
that, although I know it's hard to get into.
Electronics communication?
Yeah.
And you guys?
We're
still
going
first year.
to compete at Robotics Olympiad since we're first year.
But you're not
competing.
You're not thinking of
Continue
college yet.
competing.
You don't want to think
They
of what
just got into high school.
Yeah,
Let them
yeah.
enjoy the best years of their life. Sure. Yeah.
playing with robots.
But one interesting thing is they're so young. I mean, and they're not yet in the third year
Yeah.
level, so it's not yet technically in their curriculum. They got interested in robotics. They signed up. So how did they get into the program?
So they underwent in the screening process. Basically, we have, from the first year to fourth year, we have a screening process wherein the students who are interested to join with the robotics competition, they will be selected from the school.
Okay.
So we need to select only 2 teams from the school. So they will be competing for the regular and open category in the PRO or Philippine Robotics Olympiad.
Also, there was that was
Yeah.
the local eliminations.
Yeah, yes.
And how many schools locally joined that one?
Usually 30 schools.
Dami rin.
Yeah.
Okay. And you use the same format. They also did the Lego robots.
Yes.
Could you build a bigger version of these things?
Yes, of course.
So technically you can. This
It
is
just
like
takes what,
a
like 50
prototype.
buckets of Lego?
Or even could you make them like, I mean, if you had the money and the budget, the metallic robots?
Yes, why not?
Yeah. You've seen the robots that Honda made, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
These are they really look and act like
Not the one that turns into a car. It's just a commercial.
not the one that turns it off, but it's just the one that looks like an astronaut.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you actually see yourself building something like that in the future?
Yes, of course.
You do?
Hey.
But who will it look like? Will it look like DJ or me? I can do a robot.
You've been wanting to do
I've been
the
wanting to do the
robot.
robot. But how did you get the plans for the circuits and all of that? Is that something you just picked up from the internet?
Or is that experimental? How do you pick this up?
A part of it is experimental, and a
Okay.
part is also while we are doing it. So we are also thinking on how it will look like, or even the program.
Even the program. You know, a lot of people think that robots are just, some imaginary playthings, just see in the movies. But in fact, robots are everywhere, like in their factories, producing cars, making a lot of appliances. Well, what do you think are the practical applications of robots for us, Filipinos, in day-to-day life? Do you think robots will be driving jeepneys in the future?
I'm not like that, but for safety reasons.
Safety.
For example, in the fire situations, or in for example, in Albay, maybe they can save lives, because we don't like to risk some lives again in saving victims, so we can use robots.
Right. Okay, it's just like in the States, where they're thinking that why send a real live soldier out into the battlefield when you can have a robot killing people more efficiently?
Okay.
I'm sorry about
Or
that.
they could
The
have
harsh
robots
reality
killing
is-
robots.
Yeah, robots killing robots. It's
If-
like
if
Flash
we match
Gordon,
it up.
one of my favorite shows.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys science fiction buffs?
Yeah.
No? Or you're more into Super Ringo? No, I mean, how did you get inspired to do these things? I mean, what kind of stuff do you guys really like to read or watch? I mean, are you science fiction enthusiasts? Do you like Star Trek?
No.
Do you even know who Captain Kirk is?
Maybe not.
Okay, beam these guys out.
Maybe not. There's a bit of an age gap here, but for
They have new Star Trek.
I'm interested in the oh no, that's right. There's a new batch in the curriculum. I mean, not all schools in Metro Manila have robotics. I mean, why in particular did Faith want to put this into the curriculum? Even as early as grade 5, there's an introductory course on robotics.
Maybe because our president wants us to have an advancement in terms of information technology.
Okay.
And your president is?
Mr. Saturnino Belen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a school that's fairly new. It's only established
This
how many years
is,
ago?
6 years.
6 years
only.
ago.
And, and the focus really is on the TH in the letter of the word.
Yeah, technology and also humanities.
How technology works for humanity? Can we say that? Well, you know, because a lot of people are saying, I mean, okay,
They're gonna
we
rule
get
the
so
world.
enamored with technology, but then we lose the point of what technology really is there for. I mean, sometimes you just get so romanticized with the idea of building robots, but like I said, what is technology for if it doesn't have a practical application, right? If you can't have somebody serving you barakong kape, that's not a robot. But you know, Senator Ernie Maceda, when we were interviewing him earlier on for the book review,
He brought a robot?
Well, no, and actually he found out that, oh, you're going to have students talking to you about robots? Well, you know what, there are a lot of robots that I know who are now working. I said, who are that? People in Congress. I said, wow, you even got that in, right?
Well, anyways, no. But what's next? I mean, what now? Do you have plans already of joining again next year to defend your title? Do you have an idea of what to do already?
Where's it going to be next year?
Well, actually, it will be held in Taipei.
Taipei,
Yeah,
okay.
China,
China.
Taipei. Yeah.
Alright.
We will continue.
Have they released the theme so that you could plan it yet? Not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, okay.
They will release it, I think, August.
In August.
Yeah.
So the different themes are, what is it, this year?
It depends.
Uh-huh.
They change it up.
Uh-huh.
This year it was humanoid.
Humanoid.
It was the open category. The other category was
The other category was the regular category.
Okay.
In that particular category, that the teams are given a particular base or a playing field. So their task is just to build a robot and to program it so that it can accomplish the one that is being told to them to do.
So it's an on-the-spot thing.
No.
No, actually,
Okay,
they
you gotta
prepared
prepare.
for this.
How long did it take you to plan this and to actually construct it?
It took us 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's just technically it's just Lego, but it's just how to figure out to put it together.
Still,
diba?
yeah.
It takes some time.
That's pretty fast. I mean, considering that it must be pretty intricate also, I mean, just to figure out which circuit makes one of these, 6 arms move.
Minus the robotic part of it, I can't even make this thing out of Lego. Can you?
I could make one out of a
wasn't that-
Rubik's Cube, maybe.
I wasn't that
No,
talented
I'm
with
just kidding.
Lego. No, but where do you see the future of technology heading in terms of getting the youth involved right away? I mean, that's your job. You have a unique job that you teach robotics and a lot of IT stuff to the
Technology
younger
stuff,
kids. Because normally this IT world, this IT boom is being led by the adults, you know, and all the people out there in the U.S. and the different countries, supposedly third world countries, so to speak, like us here in Southeast Asia, should be way behind. But we're showing we have a lot of promise. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, yes, of course. Actually, in our school, we invented more types of different types of robots.
Okay.
So we're not particularly based on this kind of Lego. So we have also an engineering course in our school. So that's why we use other types of metals to build the robots.
So not just made of plastic. Very
Okay, we
interesting.
should check out these guys to find out if they really.
We'll check them out later. I don't know if they passed the metal detector test. But anyways, so here's the award. So
Right.
really interesting from the
Okay.
World Robotics Olympics in Nanning, China. Once again, congratulations. And
Right.
thank you very much for joining us. And in the future, we'll see you guys at 10, 15, 20 years from now.
And
Create more robots, right?
let's see, this is a real place, like Rossum's Universal Restaurant El Batangueño Coffee Shop. That's a real place.
Yeah.
And they haven't really said yet, please build me a robotic waiter.
Yeah.
Hindi pa. At least a robot could say, alae, ang sarap ng kape dito.
We'll get them to say that. You could record
I
your
could
voice
record
for
my
that.
voice and yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks very much for coming over, people from Faith and their robotic creations. What's coming up next? Our market update after the break.